The problem statement of this report is UiTM is one of the largest public universities in Malaysia with large student number populations and activities daily operations. These activities create environmental challenge, mainly poor waste management, high energy consumptions, and air pollutions. Large amount of solid and food waste are generated with limited waste separation and recycling, increasing landfill use and the greenhouse gas emissions. UiTM relies heavily on electricity for air conditioning, laboratories, and classroom, resulting in a high energy use and operational costs. Extensive use of private vehicle cause traffic congestions, air pollution, and health risks for the student and staff.
So there are various type of issues happening in UiTM. First of all, waste management issues. Waste generation that refers to the process of producing waste materials as a byproduct of human activities, including industrial process, consumption, and disposal practice. For this case, we take Prilu College as our location to explain about waste management that pose several operational, environment, and health related problems. The problem is there are limited number of there are limited number of trash bins and the absence of waste segregation that cause wet and dry waste to mix and cause bad odors to happen.
Okay, for the next issue is air pollutions. The main causes is because when students or lecturers want to go to UiTM, students they don't have they're not using public transportations. A lot of students waiting for their turns on public transportation because there's a lot of students need to use their public transportation, so they're using their own like cars and motors, and also they are using high usage demand of electricity in UiTM. And the effect is the emission of carbon dioxide will increase by time, and burning fuels such as coal and oil releasing carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, and nitrogen oxides. It can affect air quality and cause the atmosphere to become hotter than usual in Malaysia. Okay, next.
Now, I will proceed to energy consumption issues. There are three issues here, which is extensive reliance on air conditioning, inefficient electric and electronic devices, and also human behavior and poor management affects energy usage. As for the first one is air conditioning. Air conditioning is one of the main causes of high energy use on campus. This is because Malaysia has a hot and humid climate, so many rooms need the air conditioning. And for the second one, some buildings still use fluorescent light instead of LED light, which is less efficient compared to the LED light, because the fluorescent light use more electricity. And for the third one, human behavior and management affects the energy usage. This is because there is a lack of real-time energy monitoring system, which give you hard time to the management to detect which area use higher energy, and the human behavior of the student and staff that not aware of energy saving practices. For current waste generation and handling practices at UiTM Shah Alam, particularly in the college, the waste generation is largely driven by daily routines of a high density campus populations, including students, staff, and also the visitors there. The main waste streams that consist of organic and inorganic waste can also be seen at designated level of the trash bins. The waste are also disposed together in shared trash bins without any form of segregation at the source. Uh, in addition, the schedule for trash collection also is bad because the management only okay. In addition, the waste collection is scheduled once a week, during which the accumulated waste is gathered and temporarily stored in larger centralized bins. Next, suitable waste management.
a comprehensive and integrated approach should be adopted, such as implementation of waste segregation at the source, which is can be separate the organic and inorganic waste uh, before they become smelly. Waste collection also must be scheduled so that the waste can be collected the order the waste before the order spread to environment. The management can also use 2 or 3 times per week to collect the waste before throw it to centralized bin or throw it outside of the campus. Uh, UiTM management also can continuously spread awareness and education programs such as uh, campaign or also can make a course programs so that the students can be aware of the waste management problems and issues at UiTM.
These are the proposed energy efficiency and renewable energy strategies. The first one is improving energy efficiency in campus building, which is the management can replace the fluorescent light with the LED. The second one, the management also can use motion sensor and daylight sensor, which can control lighting automatically. This sensor can be installed anywhere, such as office, classroom, hallways, and restroom. And the third one, uh, the human behavior, which is the simple action include switching off the light and air conditioner when not in use, unplugging unused equipment help reduce energy waste, which is we call the phantom load. And also using natural daylight can lower the electricity consumption.
So, the proposed energy efficiency and renewable energy strategies for air pollution. So, firstly, UiTM could explain the public process around UiTM for students. This way, UiTM could reducing the number of personal vehicles on the road and could reducing the release of carbon dioxide to the atmosphere. Uh, Secondly, about motion sensor and daylight sensor can control lighting automatically. So there will no excuses about wasting of energy to the light, or people often forgot to turn off the light when unused. So lastly, about the program, your ATM could launch a program or courses to the student for learning and acknowledge our sustainability to UiTM and the whole wide world. Now we're going to talk about the impact of a good waste management. For the environment, the pollution and environmental degradations are reduced. Proper waste segregations, recycling, and the timely collection prevent the waste from the accumulating and the contaminating soil, water, and air. For the social, it will improve the public health, safety, and the overall life equality, reduce the presence of the disease carrying the pests such as rats and cockroaches, lowering the risk of the infections and the outbreak. Last, we have the economy. While by the economic is the cost saving and economic benefits lower the transportations and the landfill disposal costs.
Next, we will see what type of impacts comes from good energy consumptions from environmental, social, and economical aspect. From environmental aspect, we will see a significant decrease in electricity usage when there's a reduce in greenhouse gas emissions, hence slowing down the global warming. We will also see the improvement in environmental conditions by the reduction in fossil fuel extraction such as coal, crude oil, and natural gas. Now, by lowering the gas emission from the power plant, the community will breathe good quality air, hence reducing the health problems within the community. Good energy consumption also creates a responsible and sustainable communities which have a better living conditions due to their respectable behavior. And from economical aspect, by minimizing maintenance expense and electricity bills, the EITM will have a cost-saving solutions.
After we discussing about the solution of evolution in UiTM, there is a several significant impact for environment, economy, and social. So for environment, first of all, they will reducing of noise pollution when the student prefer to using public transportation. They will less vehicle roaming around when people are using public transportation like buses. Meanwhile, for social, uh, the solution will allow people to breathe new air in the closed space area. So, by the aid of ventilation and air exchange helps the carbon dioxide and oxygen exchange efficiently. So people will more comfortable for stay at a closed area for a long period of time. Lastly, for the economy, uh, the solution will help the UITM to reduce the price of the electricity usage. How? By using five-star electronic may help reduce usage of electricity. Lecturer will advise students to turn off electricity on unused room and electricity usage for the whole day. Is all.
As we all know, knowledgeable governance is a key driver of sustainable development as they prevent source depletion and environmental degradation. We can use UITM as an example. They have created they have created specific energy policies that encourage responsible energy use throughout campus building. These specific energy policies may be implemented poorly if there's no knowledgeable governance available.
Okay, I'm going to explain to you about the need for sustainable development knowledge through science system integration. That is a 2 point, which is environmental science systems, technological and technical systems. The first point is environmental science system studies of living and non-living parts of the environment with a special focus on the effects of humans and environments. Environmental science includes climate science, biology, and geology. I'm going to explain to you about ecology, which is related to environmental science systems. Biological science studies of how living things interact with one another and with the environment. Example, knowledge of carbon cycles and climate modeling inform strategies to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. The next point is technological and technical systems. Technological and technical systems are crucial for sustainability like clean energy solar systems, resource efficiency, and circular economy solutions, such as example, a very famous nowadays, which is artificial intelligence, AI. AI can predict energy consumption, manage smart grid, and reduce waste with a very good data.
Now we go into the last part, which is the sustainable development through education. For the first way, we have the mastering system thinking, critical analysis, and collaborative problem solving. From this, we will have a letting student about the situations of our environment nowadays. And on the other hand, we will form a club of course about the sustainability that will help students increase their knowledgeable about sustainability in industry management and prepare each individual to take a meaningful action for the health of our environment. And last is prepare for students to figure out and search of this and related to the sustainability.
In conclusion, this project has shown light towards the challenges regarding sustainability faced by UiTM, especially in waste management, energy consumptions, and air pollution. The proposed solution will provide practical and achievable goals that will enhance campus sustainability. These measures also support the United Nations SDGs such as SDG 7 and SDG 13. The integration of governance, education, and science systems is also important. All of this integrated effort will place UiTM as a responsible institution that is committed toward creating a sustainable environment for future generations.